I had an experience with Jagannath one time. Somebody gave me a piece of paper and it said there's a festival in Bhubaneswar, somewhere like that, Puri. I was on the train with Pankajangri and we were going to Banaras. I said, Pankajangri, look, I got a little pamphlet. It says there's some kind of festival. Let's go have a look. Pankajangri said, no, I'm not going. I went there last year and I go, somebody ripped my bag off or something. I said, okay, I'll see you in Banaras. So I'm going to go have a look. I jumped off the train, went to, and it happened to be Jagannath Puri, and it happened to be Rath Yatra Festival. And I didn't know anything about it. I was waiting for all the people to get off the train, and then I would wait a little while, then I would go, because I didn't have a ticket. So everybody, all the train people, then I went down, and the policeman saw me. He came. He said, where's your ticket? I said, it's in my bag. He said, let me have a look. I said, no. He said, you should show me if you've got a ticket. I said, I'm not going to show you. So I thought, oh my God, you know, now they're going to arrest me for not having a ticket and go through all that. They're going to put me in the cell for a few days, question me, all this hassle is going to happen. So I just started walking fast towards the ticket inspector, the gate, and the policeman was coming behind me also, getting closer and closer, and there was a ticket inspector was there, and the policeman was closer and closer, and I thought, oh my God, I'm not going to get out of this one. I got right to the ticket inspector's office, and on the right there was a door, and I went in the door, and I was in a restaurant. It was the policeman didn't see me. So and then I opened the door on the other side and I run. No one was coming, and I went, oh, beautiful place here. All the little pukus I was walking through, and there's such a nice vibration here. Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai. And oh, it's so beautiful here. I feel all my anxieties, they all disappeared as soon as then I took some chapati and sabji. Never tasted such nectar. Jagannath Puri Mahaprasad Ki Jai. And I didn't know anything about Jagannath. Anyway, it was Rath Yatra, so I could see Lord Jagannath, Balaram, pulling the cart, thousands of people, Jai, Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath. I just imitated, but everyone else was there. Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath. Everyone was laughing. I said, what are you laughing at? I said, this is Balaram, chanting Jai Jagannath. I said, who's Balaram? And the devotees were there. Hare Krishna Ki Jai. Prabhupada's devotees were there. Jananivasa Prabhu was there. Chitralekha, Bihari Lal. Chaitanya Maharaj just left apparently. So, right there in the presence of Lord Jagannath, and I saw the devotee, oh, it's Hare Krishnas. I've seen him a couple of times in London. They used to do the nightclubs, they're very popular. So I've seen them a few times, but I never spoke to them. So I had a lot of questions. I've been in India maybe over a year by then, so I've been gathering, looking for self-realization. So I had a lot of questions. The Hare Krishnas, I'll ask them questions. So I go, why are you chanting Hare Krishna? According to Hindu philosophy, we have Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, and Brahma, Shiva, Vishnu, creator, maintainer, and destroyer. This is the conception, the topmost conception of God in Hinduism. I'm speaking of that. My understanding. So why you don't chant why don't you chant Brahma, Shiva, and Vishnu also? And the devotee, and he was a new bhakta. His name was Biharilal. He said we chant Krishna's name because Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. Oh, gee, nobody ever told me that before. I've been meeting so many sadhus, nobody ever told me God was a person before. And here they are, first thing in New Bhaktika. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of God. I was in Hirishikesh with Divine Light Mission, and he used to sit on the, Swami used to sit on the bank of the Ganga with a lot of foreign disciples, followers. Brahmin, sannyasi, born in India. He could not tell me. New Bhakta, associated with Prabhupada for a little while, he knew. The other big Swamis, they told me. I immediately accepted Krishna consciousness. Everything, my understanding, when I related, yeah, just relating all of my unanswered questions and through Prabhupada's books and questions I was asking the devotees, they were answering me from Prabhupada's, all these answers were coming from Prabhupada and Prabhupada's books. Exactly what I wanted to know, exactly the wherever I was, realization I was, everything tallied so perfectly with Prabhupada's books. Savior of the world, Prabhupada ki jai. And right in front of Lord Jagannath. So I was thinking I got a lot of mercy there. Jagannath and Balaram, Subhadra. I was in Madurai, just coming up, when we were coming up to Puri. And I was reflecting my travels in India. And Madurai, Meenakshi temple is famous temple. There's so many gods and goddesses. And I was watching all the pilgrims, they were coming in, turning around in circles. And I thought, it seems like it's a mythology, this Hinduism. I thought it's pretty good. I had a good time. But I don't think I'm going to find the answer in Hinduism. So I thought the answer must be in Zen, the void philosophy. So I thought I finished my search in India. It was good, but I'm not going to get it. So somehow or another I was going to go over to Japan and get into some Zen monastery, and Prabhupada says in one purport that when a person becomes frustrated about maintaining a form after leaving the body, and I can't remember which purport it is, then he takes, when he becomes frustrated, then he takes to some kind of voidist philosophy. Oh, that was me. That was right my time. I was frustrated. I'm not going to find in India, and see if I can get it in Japan. Yeah, so exactly where I was. He told us exactly everything too. Yeah. Out of frustration, they would turn to some voidist philosophy. I was just about to do that. And Jagannath saved me from being a voidist. But I was talking to one person in Meenakshi. Anyway, it's the same thing. But when I was reflecting later on, I could see how Krishna's hand was there, and so you come to search for God, have a good look, Have a good look. So then when you're frustrated, when you finally give up, okay, you had a good look, you could find me? Okay, now you're frustrated. Now meet my devotees. This is the I got from Krishna. You're trying as hard as you can. Okay, did you get it? You find God by your own, meet devotees. Devotees is the only way you're going to understand. So I took it, the picture was like that.